We set up this Lighting Detectives non-profit organization in the year of the 1990, just 24 years ago, with 6 lighting designers in Tokyo. And we just try to go out to observe what did happen for the the lighting matter in a field. So we decided not to think about some lighting design on the table, but to go out for everywhere in the night.
Lighting Detectives is a group of enthusiasts who are interested in lighting, who are interested in having discussions about lighting situations in different cultures. We are all with different backgrounds, with the different experiences, and we have a common interest, and that is to enjoy light.
We are getting together, we are discussing the topic, and then we are going out in the city and making observations about lighting, and it's good lighting and bad lighting. We call it heroes and villains.
It's fantastic to meet people here in Madrid, very enthusiastic people, to share together the experience of the area that we visited, to understand the use of the place, to understand the needs for the place, expectations, and to exchange the ideas.
Well, I'm very interested in the question of what lighting is indigenous to this place and what lighting is imported from other places, and what do all people in all cities have in common when they think about light. So this is a very interesting question, and the Lighting Detectives participation helps me to understand this question.
The more south you get, the different the sensitivity of light is. You are more using in general cold light and different amount of light, and so it does say a lot because you are very much connected to sunlight, and you have a lot of activities during nighttime when it is getting colder and people are going outside, and light is a part of this outside activities. So all the cultural aspects are related to the given light, the natural given light.
First of all, I found the lighting in Madrid is much more the uniformly lit everywhere. Almost the same, lux levels, and without any, beautiful shadows. It's very much, similar to the Japanese, the style.
First of all, it's a different country. I'm from Germany, and we don't have this generous light. And even when we have that generous light, it's not as warm as it is here. So you're using more outdoor spaces than we do. And the people are more used to meet friends and to consume the city. So this is a different experience. But when I yesterday went with the students to the city, I found out that it is really too bright for my feeling, and it's not this kind of romantic feeling. You're using much more light. Maybe it's a safety issue or whatever, but anyway, it's different and very interesting for me to find out.
If I look by my lighting eyes, it's not the very best. It's very much sodium lighting, and sodium is acceptable lighting. It's this yellowish lighting, and good sodium is okay, but here I also see a lot of sodium that is not managed in a good way. They should have been changed, and that kind of things. I don't believe that ordinary people see these kind of things, but they feel it. They got an impression of it.
Fortunately, the same problems exist in cities all over the world where old technology is being replaced by new technology without enough design in the process. So now we see the end of high-pressure sodium, the arrival of the LED, and the misapplication of the LED, and meanwhile the people suffer. The social environment suffers when the lighting is bad. So maybe we can help change that.
I went to a small part called Travel, and it's a part which is kind of fancy right now and occupied by the younger crowd, and we looked at it and tried to find out if there is any idea to emphasize the atmosphere or to do things on the atmosphere, and we developed some solutions which are very interesting, but on the other hand, the whole part, or this part of the city, works very well. There's a lot of people and a lot of people enjoying there, so there is no real mistake in that part.
It's very difficult to see the hero. Yes, I'm expecting to the student to just find out the small heroes, but in the street levels or the plaza or the public the areas, it was very hard to find out hero. Like they are just pointed out so many villains.
Great. It's a great experience. The students are fully engaged. We walked maybe 6 kilometers last night looking at lighting, and everybody took notes and pictures and measurements, and we are learning a lot.
The experience is very nice. First of all, as a normal traveler or tourist, you never get the chance to get so deep into a part of the city, and you can't talk to inhabitants of the city. So it's a very nice experience, and even the students are different to the students I used to teach in my country. So very nice experience.
It's Mr. Mende who is the founder of this, but I get into it rather early. I had the possibility to get into it, and I found it very inspiring to take part of it. And the funny thing is that I even find it more inspiring 10 years later, so to say.